Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at text talks, mods, whale guns, and friendship. I don't know what we're getting into on this one. Tex has done a bunch of videos about Battletech, which, if you're watching this, you probably know I've really enjoyed. It's the entire reason I got into the game Battletech, and then sunk so many hours into so many games. This, though, I don't know what he's getting to here, but I like how Tex does stuff, so I want to check it out. If you haven't, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And if you want to tell me what I missed, because I'm me and I know I will miss something because previous stated reason, let me know, because I will miss things. It's funny because it's actually true, and I do appreciate when people correct me. So yeah, let's get started. Let's see what's going on and find out what the hell a whale gun is. It can't just be like, actually, what? Nah, that would be what? Is it? Are we doing Space Station 13 on this one? I think that's what that's called, right? I don't actually know the game. I just know that Tex loves it and like to use space stations for that.
Howdy, folks. Tex the Black Pants Legion here at, well, you may know this place as well as I do at this point. This is Space Station 13.
Called it!
This place and its strangeness are very special to me. Always will be. In a sense, this unlikely set of pixels is as much of me as Battletech is.
Whoa.
If not more so. Even though there are grander, better, and shinier things out there.
Station 13?
I will return.
Oh, I've seen him play this on live streams.
Also, as it's been a while, hail Caronia. Miners don't die. Cargo.
Wait, I see it. A toolbox, a banana, a horn? Okay. Oh, and it's actually pants. Oh, I just noticed that. Oh, and he's not wearing the pants. I just got that.
Tex, move freight. That firmly established, let's begin our story.
How did it take me so long to notice that?
It's the story of why we put a whale killing gun in a video game.
What?
It's a story about players.
Oh. So apparently a whale gun is actually a gun for whales. You know, the name sounded so on the nose, I figured, I guess that'd be a little off the narwhal, but okay, sure, why not?
Agency, and fighting through hardship to make people laugh even if all you have are tears.
How did they put a whale
It's a
gun in
story
that?
of improbable creation.
Yeah.
And a moment of whimsy. It's a story of why it's important to have friends who look in on you from time to time.
I love that
And
profile
lastly,
pic.
it's a story about what a community can do.
One
with the
weird
right
dude.
mindset. But firstly, a very important disclaimer. That whole qualification of my point of view. Games to me are like anything
Whoa.
you invest significant time into, in that they are.
I'm sorry, what was that guy's name back there for a second? Having a stroke. Oh, see this? That's the kind of troll name I actually appreciate. Just little things up there like the scoundrel, intimidate. Having a stroke, intimidate. Oh, just names that are actually funny when they just come up. That's
But
awesome.
they are, for the most part, a deeply personal experience, likely shaped by users' preferences and gameplay or style.
Yeah,
And while
definitely
some
the
games
case.
are certainly better, best for me is near impossible to define.
Oh?
However, I want you to know that I am not
Caesar?
a person of patrician or particularly discerning
Yeah, that's
taste
the killing
or
of Caesar,
even
right? All the knives?
comprehensive study in video games.
Oh.
I cannot offer guiding wisdom on what is best in a game.
The fuck
for
is
I
this?
honestly have no fucking idea. I just like what I like. I play the games I like.
Yeah.
Often to the amusement of my friends, and I do so badly. I would wager the majority
Flak Gang. Oh, dude, I think this is one of the spaceship piloting sims he's played. I know I've seen it before on his live streams. I don't really know the game very well.
of you are likely no different, though perhaps for very different reasons.
Is that a clown? Oh
as you
god,
have
that's the
likely
clown they put in the
lived very
Battletech.
different lives. Also, you are probably a lot better at this game thing than I am.
Ha ha ha! Joke's on you, I'm actually worse. I shouldn't be
Then
proud
again,
about that.
I suppose train wrecks are entertaining in the right circumstances.
That's my entire channel when I
However,
live
I'd
stream.
like to state for the record, I am not a voice of wisdom or.
Did they just take a RPG tube and put a trigger on? Is that actually how those things fire? This is me actually asking a question because it looks like it's a stupid edit to the video, but at the same time, it could also be real and I would have no idea.
Good thought in matters of art, or by extension, those games which
It's
approach such.
tubular. Oh, I don't
Hell, I'm not even frequently a good source of healthy self-compassion. In truth, you don't sound like this because you always made good choices or managed to keep yourself clear of difficult times. As such, I feel I cannot define my own very limited niche success, and I must continually remind myself that I'm lucky to still be here in spite of it.
Oh yeah, Mr. Welch put the videos on here. I need to go watch those still.
After reaching middle age and modest notoriety, I can say I am at best, after much struggle, modestly well regarded in certain circles, and mostly tolerable to my own company. I understand that my struggles have marked me as a survivor, and in many ways I stand in fear for the world to finish the job it started. I see people like Harry Dubois as a spirit animal.
Oh?
It is indeed an expression of pain, Harry.
I'm going to be completely honest. I know I've heard Harry Dubois. I know I've read on this before. I am pulling a massive blank right now. So if someone could let me know in the comments, I'd actually appreciate that, because this is kind of bugging me.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, it is. So please don't pay any particular attention to my musings in games.
Is this also
I'm not
Space
a
Station
subject
13?
matter expert in this field, nor do I feel I am poetic enough to do games justice, which I do enjoy. Games are as varied as books, and for many of the same reasons, are just as unique in how people react to them. Everyone has a book that they've read over and over again, or a story that they never tire of and always return to, even though there are, as always suggested, newer and better stories with shinier covers. For one reason or another, everyone has that comfortable thing they return to, in a bid to recapture perhaps the joy of a long-lost perfect moment.
Yeah, for me, that's definitely Destiny. I'm not sure what tech is going to get into, but I'm going to say it's probably Space Station 13, considering how they started the video. For me, it's Destiny. It's how I started this channel, and I still even go back every now and again to play it again. Also, Rip Lance Reddick. That just sucked. Or is it Riddick or Reddick? I've never had to say his name out loud. I'd always just read it. Kind of sucks. If you know what I'm talking about, sorry for bringing it up.
Or to remind them of better times. Places like this fucked up space station and its cargo
Clown, the taser, the guy's on fire. There's just a random lizard monster wiping up. The airlock's right there, and there's something looks like a short right in front of it. I can't tell if they're arson or trying to put it out. What the hell? And just a doctor killing someone. Okay, yeah, this is definitely effed up. What the hell? Missing? Insulated gloves return. Oh, missing gloves. Okay.
Desk beckon to me in ways the latest Jin game
And there's
cannot.
a car about to hit.
And so, I've been the galaxy's probably worst quartermaster by metric of sheer, unmitigated incompetence for about 14 years now. That has cost me nothing but time and sanity. Sweet, sweet sanity. As for why I'd play this, and a notion of this, over a decade plus, is something I probably rambled on for about, 800 episodes or so. And despite better, bigger, and certainly more commercially successful
Officers, beer skis. God. I've heard people jokingly call it that, and this just pains me, but it's also funny.
products out there, I love this game, defects and all. It's why I played it then, and still play it now.
Must be the strong stuff.
I remember the era of Cuban Pete, the Sulaco, of FTL 13 and its various successors.
How big was that explosion? So wait, this game can simulate explosion sized in area bridge. The game really is huge. I guess you're making a space station. You can just... Wow. This game is way more dynamic than I realized. Just how big can it get?
I've earned my Hellburn badge and recorded the entire thing to prove it with no gimmicks. I know...
I'm sorry, though. What? Oh, that can... Close. Engine and SMS monitoring, engine output. $25 exawatts makes the power of the sun look like a cheap LED light bulb. $25 exawatts. And yeah, that's 10 by 26. 10 by 36 watts. God damn. That's actually impressive. What the hell were you doing that had that much draw?
gimmicks. I know how to
needed it.
surf the cosmos at light speed by skateboard, and I'm sworn
Did he
to
just
secrecy.
What the hell just happened?
I've assassinated the head of personnel on Tau Ceti, using my poor Russian skills to understand that.
Is that Randy Savage? Did you act? It's time to wrestle. Oh my God! They made Randy Savage in this thing.
Yes, some things are universal in Spaceman Land.
They
and the
did.
Hop
It's even a
must
ring.
die.
How much customization?
I was the first captain of Delta
Odds.
Station. I was also the first captain stabbed to death on the bridge of the escape shuttle while having a sword fight on the same.
What?
I've been hero and embarrassment and villain.
Dude.
I've been background and main cast. I've gladly and always played my part.
I love how
I've
there's things
seen
going on in the
cities and
backgrounds.
castles in Space Station 13. I've seen kingdoms and empires, all made, kept, and beautifully cultivated by players. I even got to talk to the maker of this damn thing.
Oh.
Who casually corrected the entire history of the game in 15 minutes of pleasant conversation.
What?
All of this has been amazing, and I feel, honestly, would not have been possible in any other game or community. In Spaceman Land, I've been around a long while, and for one reason or another, I never got completely tired of this thing. It's deeper than I am.
I like your vids. This is the alien to the, I'm assuming the Tex XP, just murdering everything. Oh my God.
Certainly,
this happened more than once, by the way.
Complex. As to why,
damn.
It's actually very
I mean, his
simple.
vids are good, but damn.
Player agency. There's really nothing stopping me from being a hero or a villain other than the annoyance of a few admins. From the beginning, this game has allowed you to involve yourself as much as you wanted or as little as you wanted.
Oh?
You became a part of it by playing it long enough, and forgotten as a legend if you stopped. Some of the most famous players here don't play anymore, and yet you know them.
Stop resisting.
It is by their deeds that they are known.
How do you get this much
Not a
customization in
content
this?
montage or an edited playlist.
Oh, it's a fan
Action
animation.
alone defined them. That is player agency, and yes, it's rare. By playing a cargo desk and becoming slowly a meme of an idea as perpetuated by my fellow players, I too became briefly legend.
Oh?
The memes are unreal, and they're mostly
I'm sorry, the what? Fork is the eye killer. Okay, I'll give him that one. Call the shuttle. No, oil. Empire of Caronia. Oh my God. What? Oh, I just got it. It's literally... He ran a banana Republican space, didn't he? Oh my
they're
God.
mostly based.
Cargonia, Cargo Union. Glorious Kingdom of Cargonia. Shiny and Chrome. Affiliated with the Neglected Brotherhood of Miners, Freight Movers. 2713. Randolph P. Checkers Esquire. Buy 5 burgers, get the 6th free. Who freight miners don't die. Oh my God.
On very real events.
The Black
Then
Bands, yeah.
again, nobody forced this. It
Randolph P. Checkers. Monkey House of Screaming Monkey Steak Shaker? What the heck? Like, this is so fucked up. I need to share it with my wife. Yes, that is how I verify things I show to her. They're either really funny or really effed up, and this is the effed up version.
naturally evolved. Mostly go.
Oh. Yeah, that one's accurate. Battlefront. The previous one is just bad. This one hurts, though, because I actually wanted it to be good. Oh, God, just right here, text, right there. Ah.
To where the chimera of the bulk of my time in gaming.
That looks fun.
If a game is shit, I generally won't fucking buy it. Not until a sale comes along
Yeah.
and it's all packaged together for a significant discount. And sadly, in many cases, it will actually take the studio until that point to make the game anywhere near as functional as had been so excessively advertised. However, if a game isn't what I want it to be in the ways it should be, by God, I'll just reach out and find the mods that help me fix it. And some people out there don't mod. So let's talk to them first. Why mod?
Okay, so if he's talking about modding from Steam, honestly, Steam has some really good intros. I've had a few issues with MechWarrior 5 where the only way to fix it was, oddly enough, installing the Steam version. I don't know why that worked, but it did. Yeah, it was a MechWarrior 5 thing. The entire mech Lab decided it didn't want to work at all to do anything. I can't replace anything ever until I put the Steam version of YAML back in. That means it also didn't work when I was playing the game vanilla either, and I don't get why that was a thing. I tried it on a brand new save and it had the same thing. It really shouldn't have worked that way, but it did. More importantly, mods. I mean, I play a lot of MechWarrior. I've played a lot of MechWarrior. So much MechWarrior 5. My mods are most of my game files at this point. It is a problem. It really is. But it's a fun problem.
Games. For one, they can take something you know and make it new, or even better yet.
Hell, sometimes it's a completely different game.
Like so.
What? Is that VR? Whoa! Is that a sausage or what? That is a worm. It's also in VR. I didn't know VR could even do that. Cool.
Toast.
It exploded into a sausage chunks. Okay, that's pretty
Tired
cool.
of a company selling you one game and then delivering another? Well, good.
Just pulling out all the pain right now, Tex, huh? Yeah, that looks like Fallout. I'm going with 3, actually. 4 had better graphics, but 3 had a better story. And honestly, although it could be 4, maybe I'm just remembering it better than it was.
So are the rest of us. But this is the games industry these
Nope,
days.
never mind, that's
and maybe
4.
I'm terribly old-fashioned, but I firmly believe there is
Haven't
such
played
a
this
thing
one,
as
heard
letting
it's
a product stand on its
better.
own merit. I find that spending multitudes more than the game's budget to sell it, only to abandon it for the next quick dollar is, well, not for me. So please,
Nope, that's Dance. That's
for
still
your
4.
wallet,
Okay, I guess it
if
did
not
look
your
good.
boredom's sake, let me show you
Thought
the
that was,
majesty
76.
of mods. And some layers to the limited beast that is Hearts of Iron. And you can make history very, very interesting.
What?
Why not just make...
Wait, what did that say for a second there? I saw Vrax. Was that? Vrax, totals, major force. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like, did they just turn into full 40k? Apparently not. And the national sprite is My Little Pony. Oh my god. What? Oh. Okay, this is weird. I love it.
Why not just make Largentina? And if you think that's bad, well, let's make it worse in every way possible. Fred, please show these nice people
What?
alternate history Belgium, please.
I mean, history of Belgium was pretty bad already. The hands for Belgium. Oh no! Oh, why? British why? Swiss Confederacy.
Whether or not you find his hijinks spiffing or no,
Oh my
he
God,
didn't
really?
need any tea to make that happen. Just some mods.
That's Tintin, right?
And an afternoon. Yes, mods
Belgian
make
Congo.
something
Yeah,
as weird
yeah,
as Hearts of
accurate.
Iron actually captivating to watch. And if you take something great and mod it, oh man, want to use power armor in the OG Doom?
What?
Want to have an RPG and inventory and store system in the same? Want to destroy the entire map with a shotgun?
Yes.
Want to take 1870s line infantry into medieval shogunate Japan? Want to use a Gatling gun on Helm's Deep? Mods make that.
That actually sounds fun as hell. Stupid, but fun as hell. I kind of want to do that.
And many other fucking awesome things possible. So, the next point, right, how we got to that whale gun business.
Yeah?
One moment, we'll need it.
We arrive at the actual point of the video, but very late, per normal. Honestly, this is faster than he usually makes his points. I'm looking at you, Warhammer vid, where most of it was actually about Warhammer the mech, not Warhammer the game, but more importantly was like, okay, here's half the video in a multiple hour video. Honestly, it was a great ride to get there, so I don't mind, but yeah, this is fast for Tex.
A change in music.
Good. Dude.
So,
Location redacted. Tex's preferred proximity, re-Earth from the moon. It even says a Black Pants Legion. I love the art they pulled for this.
oh, comfy. All right, cool.
It looks like an
Glad.
old-timey sub shot.
How's
What
everything?
it is.
All right, I hope.
What the hell is that thing?
Hopefully life ain't got you too
That's
beat
definitely
up, huh?
70s or 80s.
Could always be worse, though. So about that. Depression. Now that is a gut punch. However, so is unending, incurable depression. And as why I'd be open about this is fairly simple. I know for certain it heavily colors my point of view, and I cannot dismiss that I see very differently for it. I have fought an unending, exhaustive battle with lifelong, major, and treatment-resistant depression.
Damn.
It is a battle that has exhausted every available resource.
Too. That's horrible.
And I've tried every approach, but the TLDR reason I sound quite grim most of the time is because my capacity of happy is horrifically crippled. It has been a difficult life, but I must say, it has given me a keen appreciation of the simple pleasures out there.
Text note, just to prove it ain't all bad, I mean, Forest Ranger Roy Cleveland Sullivan got struck by lightning 7 times in his career. Didn't seem to bother him much. It can always be worse and for no reason. Yeah, yes, it could always be worse. Still though, Dex, you come through a lot better just by the sound of it. I've got friends who are in that boat, and yeah. On the other hand, you mentioned the voice, and yeah. Still, damn, Tex.
The small comforts and the magnanimous kindness of good people. So when I was very truly sad and struggling, a small kindness made me, for a moment, laugh.
What?
When you're going through bad shit, a laugh is like a fresh take at life.
Oh god, this small little breakdance
is hope.
Where's it even from?
I feel it is important to take the time I have with you in this platform to share one of these small moments of kindness in these hard times. But as this is the internet, this is something which requires additional context.
Oh?
Worry not, the discussion on my sad state of feelings is mostly over. Let's change music. So let's talk about Hat. Hat or...
Oh, Father, hot. No, Hat, sorry. I have a feeling this guy's about to become a badass. Or I think the term is BAMF, according to Philip DeFranco. Yeah. More importantly, goddamn Tex.
Sir Hat, as his Legion name was later applied, is an interesting man.
Sir
Hat has his own community. If you want to see a bunch of singing Vikings, this is what that looks like.
What?
If I should fall in battle,
okay, they just have singing Vikings in pajamas.
by my side, gather my horse and weapons till my family.
It's not bad. Ooh, actual fire too.
I died. Until then, I will be strong. I will fight for all that is real. All
Really catchy,
who
actually.
stand in my way will die by steam.
Yep, I definitely get the Viking part right now. It's like, oh yeah, nice relaxing tune with the... Oh god, they're talking about killing people! Yeah, yeah, we got the Viking thing down all right.
Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We are warriors, warriors of the world.
Oh, I just realized this is Sabaton, isn't it? Ah.
Brothers everywhere, raise your
You're doing a damn good job of it,
hands
though.
into the air. We are warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight
the original
and
song is.
die. We are
This is the original one.
warriors of the world.
It's the notes right. Gotta love it.
Brothers everywhere.
I am definitely getting this section claimed, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm liking this.
Warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We are warriors, warriors of the world.
Okay, just a minor thing. I don't usually comment on music because my ears suck. But I just love that thing he's doing where the voice is still carrying the melody. He's screaming with the music and that really deep gravel voice. Like, I cannot do what he's doing. So I actually really appreciate it because anyone who can do something consistently and sound like they're shouting and angry, but also getting the melody in there and just strumming out a really relaxing beat on the guitar and freaking harmonica. It's like just this crazy high level of octane voice with a really low level kind of chill vibe underneath it. And just, it's so dichotomous. I love this. I'm definitely more for the high octane stuff though.
Like thunder from
See?
the sky, sworn to fight and die. We are warriors, warriors of the world.
God damn.
Brothers everywhere, Raise your hands into the air. We're Caronia, warriors of the world.
What's the full performance sound like?
Well done.
Dude.
They're great people, great Danes.
Oh, that's Xenonauts. That's probably what XCOM is. Okay. And the Michael Bay one's the one. Oh, honestly, I didn't even know it was that old. Wow. Or inspired by something this old. Huh.
The one where players had a lot of agency and choices and selection and how they proceed with every mission. It was a mind-blowing game back then.
Whoa.
And by every measure stands up today.
Full globe?
As far as gameplay goes, it's fucking
I thought it was
brutal.
retro style.
It slowly grinds your patience down, and no matter how did this. And that's...
I'm sorry, what kind of game was XCOM, apparently? You know what? This is the internet. I know better than to ask that seriously. I just pretend I didn't say anything.
The OG is primitive, but it has depth and drips atmosphere in ways that keep bringing me back.
Oh.
And if you love the original, you can go get Open XCOM and play that shit for free right now.
Seriously?
If you like a slow burn, there's the XCOM files, and that's just scratching the surface on XCOM mods.
There's a 40K variation too.
And have fun. Make it yours. Enjoy. But if you're not interested in being able to strategically impact the course of your game to the fullest of your abilities and feel like a more action movie experience with a dash of Tom Clancy and some tight action gameplay, you can play this. And that's okay. It's just not my game.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the new XCOM and the second are not anyone's game either. Because this exists, and it's called the Long War mod.
Oh.
The Long War is in fact so fucking popular, those guys are making their own game. It's called Terra Invicta, and I cannot wait to suck at it. But the new XCOM is still good. I give it shit,
Entire
I don't
solar
actually
system?
hate it.
You're still zooming out.
Because from the ground up, you can mod the shit out of it. Fred runs an unthinkable number of mods to make his version of the game, well, his. All I can say is it looks like this.
Okay, we got a Space Marine, and I'm sorry, was that a? Yeah. Yeah, that's looks like a Space Marine in there. I'm still stuck on that. Is a frying pan. Okay, I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I love this. Okay, even I know this one. Did they actually mod a version of Darktide? At least that's what it looks like. Huh. How old is this? Only 6 months? How long has Darktide been out? I thought, has it been long enough? I don't know, but that actually looks really cool. Didn't know you could mod it. Maybe a private server? Whoa.
So if you don't like the newer ones, make it yours. Or be Fred and do this. I have no idea what's going on.
What?
What is this?
No, I'm with you on that.
Let's say you find Open XCOM too old and OG XCOM too blah.
Oh god, they have the storage where you actually have to play Tetris with it. Oh. Sorry, I've had horror stories where I accidentally stacked things wrong in games with this setup storage and I didn't even realize it. And like, oh, 12-year-old me was not happy realizing I don't like Tetris and I have to downplay it.
Let's say you need more than however many pixels this is to represent your limited understanding of the fatal funnel you just put all of your stupid spacemen in.
What?
And while you save scum your way out of that, I'll tell you there is another option.
Oh?
Say hi to Xenonauts. Xenonauts is a genuine indie take on...
The dev has no idea who the fuck I am. I am selling nothing. Buy this game however you want. I am not your dad. Honestly, it does look like the previous style, but just updated graphics.
Making the OG XCOM, but with a few changes. Graphics are simple, but for a channel that pumped out probably half the Space Station 13 footage in history, I think you'll excuse me for insisting for this purpose they're probably more than adequate. Also, pixel gibs are cool. And for those curious, yes, Xenonauts is brutal, but it is mostly fair. Odds are not magic strings of seeds that predetermine whatever should happen according to bad DM logic. Your people will shit their pants and accidentally grenade their friends on their own.
Ah. I'm going to assume that's blood and maybe burn marks and not... When he said they shit their pants, they really went to town on this one. Holy.
and there's no magic table tilting this thing to randomize the shit hand you've been dealt. Also, guns work in this game.
Oh?
As it turns out, physics are pretty universal, and in a strategy game about shooting aliens, I tend to like that.
Oh, wow.
Xenonauts lets you
I'm used to
remind
games where that's
Alf
not a
or
thing.
anything else from outer space that go away on this dirtball in particular is measured in the relative equivalency of trinitro-toluene, or blended with some fillers by the time the game starts in 79, but that's a discussion that would make this channel vanish
79?
instantly. Moving on, Xenonauts is fantastic in that it lets you fuck up as much as you want.
Oh.
There are no guardrails for your stupidity. Nobody's gonna call you up like the military-industrial complex version of Mr. Clean and ask you to do a fucking thing.
How about the settlement problem? Another settlement needs our help. I'll mark it on.
Oh. That is both the best cosplayer and by far the most dangerous because, let's be honest, how many people would love to have punched that character in real life? Because he's just like, for the love of God, you're in charge of these things. Why are you not actually doing it? I'm doing all the work for you. Just, It was fun the first 3 times. And then I was like, you know what? No. Sorry, I didn't realize how triggering that character would be. Which is weird because I really liked his character. But it just kept happening and happening and happening. Why did it just keep happening? I played it on PS4. I couldn't mod it back then. Because by the time they brought it out, it was Creation Club and you had to pay to turn it off. And I'm just like, no, not worth it. I am really hurting myself remembering this. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? Okay, before I do any more emotional damage to myself, I'm going to call this one here because that you just had to drop that in there, Tex. On the one hand, I like where this is going. I like just showing Tex get into all these really interesting old games and going into them, how they're really cool. And just, I like this. This is the kind of stuff that got me into Battletech. Tex just talking about something he enjoyed. And hearing him talk about all these other games that I have only barely heard of because I didn't play XCOM. I heard of it. That's literally all I got. And all these other ones, they're brand new to me. I've heard of Space Station 13. That's about it. I technically saw Tex play a few of these, but I had no idea what I was looking at. I like this. I like seeing someone passionate talk about things they love, and Tex is doing that. The fact that he has, and apparently he's just dealing with non-treatable depression, that's rough. The fact that he sounds like he has a really good support group, goddamn, man, I'm really glad you do. You seem like a really awesome guy. Okay, realizing talking directly to you is kind of cheesy as hell, because that should be really sad if you're actually seeing this. I am. That's embarrassing. But more importantly, I'm glad he has that group, because he seems like a really cool guy. And I'm glad him and everyone in the Black Pants Legion just does seem to have a really good time together. They seem like a really great group of people, and I'm glad they're a thing. Yeah, a little biased because Tex does fun shit, and I like to see people who make fun shit do well. So I'm a little biased, but I'll take that. Basically, what I'm saying is, this is really good. I can't wait to finish it up. And for everyone who hasn't, there's a link below to the original video. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go repress everything about certain things. And remember that I will never, ever talk about again, because I regret that horribly. So help me, dear God, another settlement.